Turn to pick.
I think a lot of pressure is on the Chen and Furion to make the early game work for EG. I love this though. TA pick coming in.
Oh, I bet you love this. So what do you think then? Templar Assassin matched up against the Puck. This is a pretty popular one-on-one, but based on the Drow aura, based on the potential outside interference of this Chen, of this Enchantress. Yep, we were expecting the first strike to come soon from both sides, and oh, what a perfect timing! The Courier is right in the mix! They're gonna get not only the Courier here, Waga, they could also take down Sumail's TA. They're gonna chase her through, back behind the trees. The refraction has already been committed. Now Universe gonna be forced to step in. Can they get the pop-up kill? They can! They are gonna be able to get the return fire kill, but they might also get the follow-up. Is Universe gonna be going down? It looks like that may be the case here. Tries to hide behind the tower. It's not gonna be happening, and off to the races we go. One bit.
They're trying top, but I don't think they should be able to kill this. We'll see.
They make a move in. Fear commits in with the time walk, back out and away here. The creeps are stalking him. They're walking him back and away, but now they'll commit in with the stun from General. A follow-up stun comes out from the Centaur. Universe steps in to try to help out and get some redemption, but they make quick work of Fear. General turns it around, and they're going to get that kill. Art style. This guy is putting in work in the early game.
He's just fire on Enchantress. They're diving mid as well.
But they're going to make a go, and while this happens, as mentioned, they are going for the mid lane grab, trying to surround Sumail. Looks like they are going to be able to get around him and get her done. Sumail goes down while bottom lane EG still on their own mission. They finally spot out Vincere. The trees are there, but now Dendy's going to be showing up. Dendy looking to move in. He's got a coil if necessary. This could turn bad for EG. They will be able to take down Little Dinka, and it looks like a possible follow-up for Dendy. Nah, Dendy's going to be able to step back and away, and EG will just follow up with the +1 if possible.
Yeah, we'll see if they can hold the tower. Mid tower being pressured, but it's also going to be defended by TA.
Very Dragon, but it's not going to be doing enough to make anything too critical. Dendy will create the space between himself, and now NaVi are shifting gears a bit. I was going to see if they were going to be migrating up towards the northern front, but it's actually in the bottom lane where they could be making their approach for VG.R sprouted up. Here's going to commit it. Waits once with the chrono. Feels it's not necessary, and they get the clean kill, taking out the Drow Ranger without too much trouble.
I think he panicked a bit there, but first we're going to see a chase top lane. PPD being chased by General.
Yep, General makes his move. As PPD's all alone here with no tier 1 for friends to TP2. He's just creating a bit of space because it looks like the rest of EG have already made their move inside the pit. They're going to even commit the coil here for PPD, but PPD's like, that's fine.
That's fine. Roshan's going down to EG during this time, so very good trades here for EG. And I was about to say, Drow on bottom there, well, Fury keeping behind her could just have TP'd out. There was no stun available, and she TP'd immediately. But this is giving EG a lot of space and recovery, and having an Aegis now on the TA, they can actually take some fights.
But first they're going to possibly move in for Universe. No, they see the immediate TP and change course, do a bit of a 180, step back out, but NaVi with that DD, enticed a bit maybe.
Yeah, they want to fight, and they're actually wrapping around on PPD now.
Oh yeah, he's caught between three. Boom, boom, boom. He goes down. Quick work. EG still committing it hard for the bottom lane as they make their approach for General here.
Oh, he's so slithering.
He went out the right side. They thought he was left. Fear's going to be committing in with the chrono now. And it's not going to be enough without the follow-up damage there. Zai pops out. Now the Earth Splitter right down the middle. It's going to be right on top of the VG.R art style, but they're still committed to standing and fighting. They're going to be able to burst through this Aegis. Universe from the back-end side, looking to isolate and take down art style, but doesn't quite have the firepower. VG.R going to get saved up with a false promise coming out from Sonico, and now they make their move. EG still holding strong here. Get a good heal coming out from PPD, and now NaVi forced to evacuate. VG.R goes for the TP, is going to be able to make it out.
Oh, the double
2 for 1 though.
Yeah, that was 2 for 1, but they got the Aegis on the TA as well. And that first fight was gonna be really hard. No lot heading into late game. One mistake can lose you the game, and Chronosphere, Elder Titan ulti, stuff like this, it really just destroys you in the late game.
That's true.
But shouldn't underestimate the starter though.
Alright, we have a lot of rotations mid lane. They make their move. Art Style is first on the scene, and he gets a lot of damage. He's going to be forced to false promise. There is the chrono from Fear catching Ditch and Sonico. They try the Sonico Oracle first, and they'll be able to take him down. And they get the follow-up for VG.R. Very good for EG so far. Sumail jumps in the back lines. He's looking to take down Art Style. Bam! Hits him hard. Double kill for Zai. Dendy is putting in the work for NaVi, but it might not be enough. General forced to stun and retreat. And yeah, NaVi begin to crumble down one by one. They will get the Dendy puck, and it turns into a 4-for-1 trade. The biggest trade of this game, and it's going for the boys in blue.
Have to go in with the difficulty and follow up and just run in. They can't just sit back and clear the waves that easily have. Because the only real thing they have for that is just the puck illusory orb. Nothing else clears the creep waves.
And Fear is in a fantastic spot, waiting for the pocket chrono here. Now they are going to be able to blow up Sumail quickly. Fear continues to wait. There goes the time splitter. Fear jumps in, gets a chrono. It's only for VG.R. Actually, he did catch General. It's right on top of him there. We'll be able to help finish him off with assistance coming up from Universe here. VG.R, who's also stuck in that chrono, tries to run off to the left. Can't hide in the trees. Fear's going to blink on in and catch him and take him down. Another strong fight for EG as they get a follow-up cleanup. Fear makes it a double as he clears out Sunico. Hardstyle going to be next on the list for the boys, and they'll be able to finish him off. Triple kill for Fear.
Yeah, they blew everything on the TA there, and I think the puck silence is one of the big things that they can't use like that to get a pick up on a TA, because then you have all these other...
That vision here, but they do spot Zai, so they begin to make a move that way, and Zai quickly gets out.
The sad thing here for NaVi is that they can't really just go for it.
No,
Elder Titan is way too good at zoning you firm roads. Look at this. As soon as the Spirit comes in, it's like, oh, you want to keep going?
Oh,
okay,
EG would love to take a fight in a choke point like this. With that, with the chrono, with the side blades. Fear makes his move. He catch a 3-man chrono setup coming out. NaVi got to respond. There's a huge splitter follow. They get the silence from Fear. It looks like they will be able to burst down the Faceless Void. And now the follow-up from Sumail. He's able to crush on 4. They take down 2. They take down 3. Sumail with the triple kill, and EG move right back into the pit to take what's rightfully theirs.
This is just Sumail or Fear. Pick one, you kill that guy, and then you die to the other guy. That's what happens for NaVi right now.
This time they chose Fear, but the problem is Sumail hits a lot harder.
Titan and Void, and they work so well together. Zai and Fear. And even the Solar Crest on Zai, on his Elder Titan. It's a very big item this game.
Sumail makes his move in, bashes down General a few times, takes a shot, backs out. Got Hurricane Pike to work with now, and still has an Aegis. Then he makes his move in. Gonna be forced to Yules. Gets Yules up, sidesteps Fear, jumps in, gets Vincere on up top under the chrono while Denny moves to the side, gets nuked down by PPD. And now EG going to be looking to go for the closing blow here. NaVi forced to retreat back behind their racks. That Hurricane Pike damage coming up from Sumail way back and beyond. And then the jump in with the final blow, punches him right in the mouth. And will take NaVi out. They're going to be forced to double buyback. Denny moves back in, gets off a big coil between 2, but NaVi split back, moves in. General tries to come in hard to the back lines, but he gets crushed down himself. Fear makes a commitment back in. Denny hit himself, fuels, goes off to the side. VG.R annihilated and out. Triple kill for Sumail. No more buybacks here for NaVi. They lose this one. This game is done, and it looks like that's going to be the case. They begin folding in within themselves, and that is going to be game. It takes about 24 minutes. And EG will claim game number 1 of this 2-game series.
That was a very effective stop to Drought Strat. They just really pulled it back as well after a hard early game. They managed to turn around. When Arstyle got that momentum on his Enchantress, I thought NaVi would be in a good spot, but not a single tier 2 tower was really taken.